Hello friends, welcome to the .NET interview community. I'm your host Nirbhay Chauhan, a developer, author, and passionate about leveling up the skills. Whether you are gearing up for an interview or simply want to deepen your understanding of the .NET technologies, you have come to the right place. But several interview preparation books which are available on Amazon, and the links of these books are given below in the description box. So let's dive into today's question and see how we can tackle it together. So friends, our today's question is, what is the difference between encapsulation and abstraction? This is one of the most common questions that is asked in the interview, and where the candidates also are not able to explain the things correctly when it comes to explain the difference between the encapsulation and abstraction. So friends, as we have already learned that the encapsulation is about the data hiding and access control, and it is also related to the concrete implementation details, whereas the abstraction is simplifying the interface and it's a high level conceptual view. So let's also dig deeper into the differences between the encapsulation and abstraction. So friends, as the definition says, the process of bundling data, attributes and method functions that operate on the data within a single unit, often a class. This promotes data hiding and controlled access, protecting the data from external interference. So this is known as encapsulation. And for the abstraction, the definition says the process of hiding unnecessary implementation detail and exposing only the essential feature of an object. This simplifies the interface that makes the object easier to use. So friends, this is the technical definition for encapsulation and abstraction. Now let's understand with a real world analogy. And in the real world analogy, let's understand the encapsulation. Imagine a car and you as a driver interact with the car through its controls like steering wheel, brake pedal, accelerator. You don't need to know how the engine works, the transmission function, or the braking system operates. The car's internal mechanisms are encapsulated and hidden from you. So that's the part of encapsulation. Whereas the abstraction is, you have the car but you have to work or you have to use it, right? So in abstraction, when you drive a car, you focus on the essential task of driving, not on the intricate details of the engine or transmission. You abstract away the complexity and the interaction with the car at a higher level of abstraction. So this, I hope this example helps you relate and understand what encapsulation is doing and what abstraction is doing, right? Now let's move further and we'll see in the key differences. The key differences, it says the encapsulation this focus on the data hiding and the access control, whereas the abstraction it simplify the interface. Next is the implementation. The implementation of encapsulation is concrete, whereas the abstraction is a high level conceptual views. The mechanism to achieve encapsulation is by using the access modifier public, private, protected, and for the abstraction the mechanisms used are interface and abstract classes. The purpose is for encapsulation is to promote data integrity and promote modularity, whereas for the abstraction its purpose is to reduce the complexity and improve reusability. Now let's see how the encapsulation and abstraction they work together. Often Encapsulation and abstractions are used together to create well-structured and maintainable software. So, the encapsulation data members and methods are encapsulated within a class, making them private or protected. Whereas the abstraction and interface or abstract class defines the public method that client can use, hiding the underlying implementation details. Now let's understand with the help of an example. Consider we have a class car, and this class car is implementing the iEngine interface and iAccelerate interface as well. And the iEngine interface is having a start method, and the iAccelerate interface have the accelerate function. So over here in this example there are two variables that are declared, like engine and the transmission, right? So this encapsulation, the engine and the transmission objects are encapsulated within the car, preventing the direct access from the outside. So let's say if this car is of a type of any car, then that car will be having a particular engine and particular transmission. So that engine and transmission belong to the particular car object, right? And the abstraction, the start and the accelerate method that provides a simplified interface for interacting with the car, and also we can invoke this function directly using the interfaces. So it also hides the complexity of the underlying mechanism. So friends, with the help of this example, I hope you are able to understand the difference between encapsulation and abstraction, and we will be able to clearly answer this interesting question in our interviews. So friends, there you have it. I hope you have gained some valuable insight from this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to stay updated on our latest content. And if you have any questions or want to discuss further, feel free to leave a comment below. Plus, let's connect. Follow me on Medium and LinkedIn for exclusive content. The link is given below in the description box. See you in the next video.